Hello, greetings Capricorn. All right, it's Crystal here. Thank you for returning to my channel, Crystal Moon. I'm just going to let you know that this is going to be a raw, uncut reading, meaning if you can hear that noise, you're just going to hear it. It's going to be loud because it's kind of in the evening now and they get kind of rowdy, but it's fine. It's life. This is my life as a mother. But we're going to get your reading done because I want these out for you. So this is your reading for May. So it's just going to be the energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is coming in May or this is happening in May. I feel like for me, the energies that come in are just the energies that are maybe prevalent to what you're going through now if you're clicking on this and whenever you click on it. But it is just for my monthly readings in general. So that's why I say this is the May one. Okay. Anyway, so check your sun, moon, and rising. This is what it's going to be intended for. This is your sun. So if it doesn't resonate, check your moon and your rising signs and see if it resonates over there. And let's begin, Capricorn. I hope you guys are well and enjoying your time and everything else. I've been noticing when I've uploaded straight after recording that it's kind of pixely and grainy. So I do apologize, for the quality being so kind of crap. But I just honestly, I don't have time to go to the editing part where I can upload it as a better quality, the 720 or 1040 or whatever it is. So it just takes a lot of time. So I hope you understand, and I really just wanted to get these out to you. So that's why I started as like raw and uncut, because it pretty much is the quickest way I can get it out there. Okay, so Capricorn, what do we have for you? What do we have for you? Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Capricorn? Let's see. Capricorn. I don't know why I like singing so much. Like, why is that? What do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn, what do we have for you? What's in the works? Okay, 2 more shuffles. 1 more shuffle. Capricorn. Ooh, okay, Capricorn. So, wow, okay. All right. So I see that you're going to have to be releasing something in the future, like or coming towards you. You're going to have to be releasing something. I think right now you're in the mode of ready to just take action on something. Maybe you're wanting some kind of mental clarity, you're wanting some kind of clarity, and I feel like you're trying to move towards that, and you're just trying to gain whatever knowledge it is that you're seeking as fast as possible, because I feel like you're wanting some kind of clarity. Okay, and maybe you're wanting some kind of clarity in a third-party relationship, because I got the 3 of Cups that's under that. So with the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups here, okay, which I'm picking up as your past energy, I feel like there was something that you were trying to start, you were trying to begin. This doesn't necessarily mean it has to be relationships. It could just be a business venture or anything like that. But it's something new that you were trying to get off the ground. You were trying to start. And I feel like it left you a little short. Okay, whatever that situation was, it left you a little short. And I feel like you've kind of thought about these things. And maybe in some cases you might have even allowed it to get you to the point where it brought you down, brought your spirits down, felt really low, maybe and sad. But I feel like you are now in this position where you're trying to just gain clarity of this particular situation. And if it's dealing with somebody, I'm getting like a third party, like you're trying to get clarity in this situation with someone, okay? And maybe there's somebody else involved. I don't know. If this is more of just like not a relationship, I'm feeling like you're trying to just kind of cut through the BS, cut through the game playing, if you will, and just kind of get more clarity on the actual what you know and what to be true. Okay. But I do see here with the Ten of Wands and the King of Swords that you, Capricorn, are going to be saying enough is enough is enough. That you are going to finally be like, I cannot keep thinking about this, or I cannot keep my mind on these things, that you are going to have to drop it, and you're going to have to let go, and you're going to have to just move on from the situation, because I feel like it's going to come to you and you're going to have complete firm clarity on it, that is the step that you are going to have to make. You are going to have to just let it go, and be done with this part of you right now. Be done with the, trying to figure out what's really going on, because as I see with the Knight of Swords, with that swiftness, I feel like you're really searching to get answers in some way, like you're really trying to find the answers to this. And there's just a lot of like game playing and stuff going around you, and maybe people not being so serious, or maybe people just wanting to have fun with you, and you're like, I'm trying to be serious, like I'm trying to cut through the crap. And I feel like that's what you're trying to find and do. So, but whatever that was, I feel like you were trying to get a beginning going. You were trying to get something started. Again, Ace of Pentacles came out. So I feel like you were trying to offer some kind of stability, or maybe trying to look for stability within yourself, within this situation, within the relationship, connection, whatever it is. It left you high and dry. Your cups are spilled out. It's all over. Yeah, and I see that you're just, you had been just waiting. You had been waiting, and I feel like you started to put walls up because of it, because you're waiting around, trying to get some kind of thing going, trying to get some kind of stability going, whatever it was. And I see that you were waiting around, and you were starting to build walls. You were starting to build like a boundary up between you and whatever this is. One more card. Okay, and so I feel like the reason why that you were building up walls, and the reason why what you were trying to do, and then you just waiting around for something to happen, and it just wasn't, however, it wasn't really moving in the direction that you wanted it to. You started to build these walls, but I feel like behind that was great passion. It was great passion that you had for this particular situation, or the person, or the connection. It was, you had legitimately feelings of wanting to be in that particular situation. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That is still, I'm getting somewhat past energy for some of you. I mean, you could still be in this energy, however, but that's what I'm seeing. So this is what I see for you, Capricorn. I don't know whoever or whatever the situation you're in, but I feel like you need to gain the clarity, and you need to have the knowing. You need to be cutting through the BS, like I said. And it's time to kind of drop those wands, drop those 10 of wands. Stop carrying that with you. Stop carrying the passion, maybe, not stop carrying this, feel towards this person, because I feel like once you let go of the idea of thinking that you should be in this situation and having that much passion towards it, I feel like that's when the offer is going to come in. And it's really weird. It's almost like reverse psychology. That's what I'm feeling like. It's almost like reverse psychology in a way. Because you have the Four of Cups and the World card and the Three of Wands. So I'm really getting this feel that once you change that way, once you like shift into a different direction of thinking, and more so know where you stand and be good with it. The thing is, you've got to be good with it. Okay. You've got to know that you are truly moving on. Because I know we all tend to say like, we're going to let it go. And then we kind of let it go, but we really don't let it go, you know? But when you really let it go, when you really say, you know, if you want me, or if this situation is meant for me, then it'll come to me. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Because once you sit there and you set aside that offer, I feel like, is going to come into you. Like they're going to move towards you, or that situation is going to approach itself to you now. And you're going to be so in your world of doing whatever it is, doing whatever you want. It isn't going to matter. But what happens is that you are actually ending that cycle of letting go, but not letting go. Like, because when you really let it go, you have learned your lesson in this matter, and that cycle is completed. So this person's going to come in, and I see, you know, I feel like this is the person, and they're going to be looking at you, and they're going to be waiting for you now. Okay, they're going to be waiting for you to come in. And I feel like for your person that they're going to want to come in really quick and really hard. And this is you, Capricorn. This is Capricorn energy. And maybe there might be some feel of attachment towards you, or maybe an obsession towards you, because now, like I said, like reverse psychology, you have not given them any of your time, because you genuinely are truthfully just good. And it's like, well, I'm just going to work on myself, or maybe I'll just meet other people, or maybe I'm just going to put myself in other places where I can meet people and really start letting go and not thinking about that other person. Now you can still have a relationship, like you can still be friends, you can still communicate, but it's in the mind space where you really know 100% that you are done and you have set those 10 wands down, Capricorn. Okay, do you understand? So I see this person coming into you very quickly, like very passionately, and I really feel like it's just that idea of you owning your crap, being in your power, and saying whatever, and just being the hotness that you are. And this person is like, dang, okay, all right, I think I want this person. And maybe they're going to start making moves, real moves, actionable moves towards you. But what I'm also getting here is don't allow that little bit of baiting of coming towards you. Don't let that little bit of baiting pull you back in, okay? Pull you back in, because this, to me, this card represents so much right now. It's representing you, yourself, like this person moving towards you as a Capricorn. It's representing an attachment of this person towards you, seeing you, kind of being obsessed with you. But it's also giving me a warning that don't fall back into that same cycle. Don't fall back into it. You've let it go. And you now have to be complete in that, and knowing that you're not going to go back to that same way of thinking, because your clarity has to be clear. You know, your knowing has to be clear at this point. So I feel like this is also a warning not to get back into that behavior of, you know, when they sit there and they're showing you a little attention, or the situation presents to you and it looks so good. Remember to stay cautious, you know, inviting, yes, be inviting, but be cautious. That's what I'm really getting for you, Capricorn. Same goes like if it's a job, if this is, you know, for work purposes as well. Like, you know, like if you're hearing a buzz around the office that says you're going to get promoted, this and that, just stay cautious about it. Okay. Like, don't get too overly excited. Don't get, you know, so giddy about it that if something doesn't happen, okay, you're not upset about it. See, and I feel like when you've built up this wall because you're trying to protect yourself from it. You know, you're trying to protect yourself from getting hurt or getting let down, because I feel that's where you were at one point, because you were trying to start something, you were trying to manifest, you're trying to bring on some type of new foundation. But I'm not necessarily saying, you know, build a wall that's of steel or whatever that you cannot get through, okay? But guarded, yes, maybe a little cautious. You know, I don't really say guard. I'm thinking more just be a little cautious. All right, be a little independent. Own your stuff, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, this is your energy. Okay, the Pentacles is Capricorn energy as well as it is, you know, Virgo and Taurus. So definitely own your stuff. Look, and I'm feeling like find new passion. Find something else that is going to take you into another avenue of happiness, you know, and not to be so obsessive-ish about like this particular situation or a particular person. So find a new avenue of passion and happiness, creativity, okay? Yes. Because I feel like when you get to that, and now we have the Queen of Wands out, when you get to that and you find that new thing that brings you joy, that new thing that lights up your spirit, that new thing that brings real happiness inside you, I feel like you're going to be this queen and you're going to own it. And that's the energy that this person wants to, that they see. Okay. This is what the energy that the person sees and why they want to come towards you now, because you've moved on. So yeah. Okay. Capricorn. Okay, this was too many cards, but I will just mention this. That the King of Wands popped out face forward. Okay, so we got the Page, the Queen, and the King. So this is, I feel like, a progression of your, you know, of your energy, of you just being passionate about something, and not necessarily with them. It's just a progression. You're getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? You're getting stronger, and it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. You know, you're going to need to nurture yourself. You know, you're going to need to, you know, if you're spiritual like that, just talk to God, talk to your, talk to the universe, talk to your spirit guides, talk to your higher self, meditate. Like, I'm feeling very like, go back to yourself for answers. Okay. And then behind that that came out, because these are the ones that were from on the top, is the Six of Coins. So, you know, and I'm getting here, like, I'm getting such a superior vibe here. I know this is just totally random, but I'm getting such a superior vibe. So it's like these people right here, this is so bad. These people right here are like your situation, and this is you, and you're like calling the shots. Oh, well, yeah, you can have this, you know, like, here you go. You can have that. I say you can have that. So now you can have that. But I feel like you're overall, you know, will be very balanced within yourself as well. But I am definitely getting that vibe from this card. I am definitely getting this vibe like, oh, you can have this. You can take, you know, this many whatever pieces of bread, and you can have this many, because you're in control, right? That's what I'm feeling, like you're in control. And you will be in control. You are in control. We all are in control of ourselves. Okay, and the choices that we make, we just have to execute them properly. Okay, so, whew, awesome. Feel good. All right, Capricorn. So last little bit of advice from Spirit. Do we have any other advice for Capricorn? Spirit, do we have any other advice for Capricorn? Cappies. So I'm feeling like what Spirit wants to tell you is be patient and it'll come. Isn't that like from a movie or something like that? What was it, The Field of Dreams? Well, it's not really that quote, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm just feeling, you know, be patient, it'll come. It's going to come. It's gonna be there. Okay, and needing to, you know what this card is, because most of y'all know. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you. Six of Swords. It is basically getting your mindset in a calmer state, okay? I feel like this is like getting clarity on something and feeling good about it, and knowing you have to walk away from something, okay? And that is what I'm feeling that Spirit is telling you. You need to walk away from this, whatever it is in your mind that's keeping you connected. You have to set that down. You have to set it aside. It's going to bring you more peace, okay? You need to be patient, because the things and the blessings or whatever that is to come are going to be coming, but it's going to take some time, okay? It's not going to happen overnight. And I definitely see, like, you know, here with the Queen of Cups, you know, she's very serene. And I feel like, you know, your intuition, or even like just the feminine emotions that you have. I feel like what Spirit is telling me is that you have these deep rooted emotions maybe towards a situation. Okay, this is like totally off base here, but I feel like you are emotionally invested in whatever the situation is. And being it's a feminine, it's because you care, okay? And I feel like it's because you genuinely care about the person or the situation. But I'm feeling like you have to like kind of shift away from them, not disconnect. I'm just saying shift your energy away from them because you're putting too much mental energy into them, and it's not getting you nowhere. That's what I feel like. And I feel like once you do that, you know, with that World card being there, I feel like things will change into your direction. So once you shift from that direction, something else is going to come to you. And it could be this person that you were wanting. I don't know. Or this situation that happened. Could be somebody completely new. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. That's just what I'm getting. I'm going to go with one more card. Oh, crap. If I don't drop them all to the floor. One more shuffle. So, and then the offer will come. So, there you go. That's it. And then the offer will come. Then the beginning of, you know, something stable, some kind of, but like I said, it's going to be slow. This is going to be a process for you. I feel like, Capricorn, this is going to be a process for you. And that's okay, because we need to go through these things in order to evolve, right? So that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, leave me a comment down below. And until next time, bye.